For me, this is something that actually boggles my mind. People will get into this business, they'll get in for maybe about a month or a month and a half, and then they'll start to realize or understand it's not as easy as they thought it was, and it's not working as fast as they thought it would. And they'll start to blame the business. They'll say things like, you know what, people lied to me. They said it would be easy. They said that there's a lot of money to be made, but this business doesn't work. But then you gotta ask those people, did you educate yourself on the business? No. Have you made any calls since you started? No. Have you even attempted to reach out to any leaders or do anything to actually make this business worth your time? No. Then how can you say that the business does not work? What I don't understand is how these people, they get into this and they're not prepared to be a visionary. They're not starting with the thinking about the ending goal while they're through the process. They don't think of it as an investment. Every single thing you do that's spending money on yourself is an investment. The fact that people will get into this a month into it and they'll say, you know what, it's not working. The whole idea is that you're investing into yourself to then eventually have a cumulative results from actually putting in the work. And the thing that's crazy is people will call it quits just when it's about to get good. Honestly, if you are a visionary, you will believe and then you will see it. Unfortunately, a lot of people are the exact opposite. They have to see things to believe it. It doesn't make any sense to try and jump into a business. If you've never done something like this, why would you expect instant results? It doesn't make sense. So they say it doesn't work, I quit. Why are you quitting? Why are you quitting? Honestly, if you're already in pain, why are you quitting? You should be trying to get a reward. You've already invested your time and some of your money into it. Try and get something out of it. Don't walk away with a bad taste in your mouth like this was, you got scammed or you got tricked into at least trying to develop yourself. And everybody is worried about the investment. They call it a cost. $150 a month is not a lot of money, but you sure as hell have no problem spending money up to $100 every single weekend going out, or getting your nails done, or getting your hair done, or buying a new dress, or a new shirt, or a new suit, video games, alcohol. All of that is necessary, but working on your future is a cost. Please explain that to me. That makes literally no sense. If you're somebody that really, really wants this, you're going to have to shift your thinking. I have a ton of people come up to me and ask, literally straight to my face, how do I get in shape? How do I get into the shape that you are in? And I am not the type of person that's going to bullshit you. I will tell you the truth of what I did to get into the shape that I'm in, the supplements that I had to take, the amount of effort that it took. I wouldn't tell you it was a 5-step, 3-week process and you're going to lose 30 pounds. I'll tell you the truth. And when people hear the truth, they instantly pull back. They're like, that costs a lot of money. I don't know if it's worth it. It's like, well then why did you ask? I know people, they want to have this magical answer, like you just flip a switch or you take a magical pill and then things will just magically start to happen and success is just created overnight. If you're going to do anything, it doesn't matter if it's this business, changing your lifestyle, transforming your body, or anything at all, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work your face off. There's no such thing as a business that works overnight. And unfortunately, for this business, it's not the same for everybody. Your network might not be huge. You might not be as successful from the get-go as other people, but you're gonna have to get creative. There's no rule book that says you can't make flyers or you can't have a business card, you can't have a website. If you don't have these things and you're saying that it's not working, why don't you try something new? Try something different to get something different. And I'll tell you right now, if you're the type of person that doesn't believe that you can do this, you're right. If you're the type of person that can or that does believe that you can do this, you're right. It doesn't matter what you believe, whatever you believe is going to happen. It's that simple. It really is that simple. So if you want to have a success in this business, plug in. Plug into the calls. If you don't know how to plug into the calls, ask someone. Do not give up and say the business doesn't work. All I'm trying to say is it's really unfortunate that I see a lot of people with a lot of potential and they're turning into sinking ships because they won't reach out. I don't know if it's an ego thing or they don't know what to do. But if you want to be successful in anything, not just this business, you have to be a visionary. You have to understand that it's going to take work. You're gonna have to maybe lose a little bit of sleep to have a little bit, or have a lot more success. A lot of people want instant gratification. They want a lot of people end up having short-term pleasure for long-term pain. I want to be happy and successful right now, but I'm not willing to make a sacrifice. Honestly, if you were to sacrifice 3 to 5 years right now to work how most people won't, you can spend the rest of your life how a lot of people can't. But people, they don't understand that it's a package deal. It's growing as a person as well as growing as a business. And that's something you have to become a visionary to understand. That once you've done that, the rest is just going through the motions. Get your mindset ready, and then you are ready to take this on and go anywhere you want to go.